Good evening and welcome. I'm Peter Brackley and Trevor Brooking joins me to give his experienced voice on the proceedings. Trevor.
Thank you, Peter. I've been doing all my homework on these two sides because I'll be talking about very soon. Anyway, let's get going.
The start of the new league season is finally here, with hopefully another campaign full of wonderful, enterprising football and drama at both ends of the table. The first match of the new league season then kicks off. They'll be looking to start with a win here. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Gets it. Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. Plays it back to the keeper. Here's Pirlo. Gilardino. Here's Seedorf. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Well held by the keeper. Oh, was he brought down illegally then? No, referee says play on. Ref says he took the ball, not the man. That one is intercepted. No, it's been intercepted. Still in possession here. Whipped in an early cross. Kaka. Still in possession and a good position here. Picked up by the keeper. He had to get there and he did. Good running off the ball. Gilardino. Caught him late. Conceded a free kick in a dangerous position. This will be a real test for the defence and the keeper. Let's see if he can beat... the defensive wall. Straight at goal. It's over. How close was that?
He did have several other options on there, but I don't think his teammates will worry too much about him having a go.
Still stalemate with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. Here's Pirlo. Filippo Inzaghi. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. Trevor, what do you make of the game so far?
Well, neither side's really settled into much of a rhythm. Hopefully that will change in the second half.
Well, we hope it's not going to be the final score, but at the break, it's 0-0. The second 45 minutes of football kicks off. How will this one pan out? They've switched sides for the second half. Serginho, Seedorf, and Gilardino. Poor cross really, nobody could get on the end of it. Finds his teammate.
It's not a bad looking ball.
Good work to keep the ball. They could open the score with a good cross here. In comes the cross. Gets his head to it. Seedorf. Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward. Fires it in from quite a distance. A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. They play it short. Good running on the ball. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
Intercepted. Gilardino. Filippo Inzaghi. That was predictable. On the ball here. Filippo Inzaghi. Here's Gilardino. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. We've reached the last 15 minutes. The ball still with them here. Seedorf. Here's Kaka. Gilardino. Intercepted. Kept it well, still on the attack. In possession and getting forward here. How about this? And the shot comes in. No, an own goal, I don't believe it.
That's a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
They cannot believe their luck. It was good fortune. They somehow managed to contain the opposition's attack, but they've given the goal away, Trevor, at last.
Well, they shouldn't let themselves down here. They have to reorganise and try and give them 110% from here.
The ref ends the game, and a huge roar from the crowd. This is the worst start to the season imaginable. And what about the manager? Will he need to reconsider his tactics, Trevor?
Oh yes, I think he will, Peter. They need to look at a way of creating more goal-scoring chances.
So our live coverage comes to an end this evening, and all that remains is for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooks. As we get underway, a full-throated roar from the fans to urge their respective teams on. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Ball one, good defending there. Went in and won the ball too. To the man in space. Kaka!
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. He just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
Morfeo. Melano. He goes on himself. Shoots! He makes sure of it this time. That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort, though. Trevor, this game has started at quite a pace.
Yes, they have. It'll be hard to keep it going like this for the rest of the game, Peter.
Cafu. Gattuso. Can he find the target? A terrific goal! They're in front. Struck it with his right foot. The lack of support didn't affect their ability to score. Their supporters are loving it. They scored at such an early stage of the game, Trevor.
Yes, they look confident today. But just sitting back is not their nature. They will keep...
They're ahead by a goal to nil. Melano. Morfeo. Chigarini. Dealt with that threat well. And Gilardino.
What a ball!
Dealt with the threat well. Melano. He's carried the ball forward. Here's Gattuso. Careless pass there. 15 minutes left of the first half. Launches an early cross. It's been cleared. That lacks accuracy. Traps the ball neatly. Crosses. Good defending. That's easy for the defence. Pirlo. Here's Seedorf. Nicely found. Good running on the ball. Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow. They won't say no to another goal, and a good delivery here could set it up nicely. It's easily picked up. Chaps it neatly. It's been cleared. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I would think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. What's your take on the half, Trevor? Will we see the lead widen, do you think?
Very difficult to say, really, Peter. Both sides are really all out for the win today.
So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the teams prepare for the next 45 minutes. That's the second half underway. I wonder how the next 45 minutes will compare to the first. They've switched sides for the second half. Gattuso. Gilardino. And it's in the net! Goal! That doubles their advantage. Just after the break. A super right-footed finish. It could be the turning point in this match. They got the goal they wanted and can take the credit for it. They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, have they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
Griglia. Chigarini. Trouble for the defence from the left. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Picked off. Gets it. Going for goal. Sturdy defence here. 15 minutes into the second half. Here's Gilardino. In the right place at the right time. Castellini. They win possession. Gattuso. Here's Kaká.
This has potential.
Over the bar. Not really threatening the goalkeeper there. Castellini. Sends it back to him. Here's Nesta. Can surely put it away. Tries one. Reasonable effort, but lacked accuracy.
Well, I think the build-up was better than the finish.
Nesta. We're into the last 5 minutes.
Chance for a good cross here.
Really stopped in his tracks there. And Kaká. Looking for support now. The referee's whistle goes, and that's it. An impressive win here after a magnificent performance by all the players involved. Everything went right for them, and they were able to get the result that they wanted. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They have a couple of things to work on, though.
So it's now time for us to leave tonight's coverage. My thanks go to Trevor.
No, I've really enjoyed it, Peter. A good evening's football.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you soon. The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Serginho. And he takes the return. Pirlo. Here's Kaká. Stop the attack well. They're defending well, very well indeed. Bajlanovic. Stay on the ball there. Slip through the gap. Has a pop from there. The defence has done well so far. Looking around for support. Sneaks into the box. Sturdy defence here. Here's Kaladza. The keeper comes and takes the ball. Finds his man. The cross takes a deflection off the defender, so corner is given. It's sailing across the face of goal. And Seedorf. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Filippo Inzaghi. Didn't give it away, advancing on goal here. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Ball given away. Folio. Well worked to win possession. A good cross might give the first goal. Good running on the ball. What a fantastic finish. They're one up. He really got behind that one. The fans are really getting into it, even though there's been a low turnout. Could he have hit it any? 1-0, but Can they hang on to this lead? Does well to keep the ball. Looking for space down the left-hand side. They win possession. They need to equalise, and good service here might set it up. Got the shot in, but I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
And Nesta. Cafu. Still have the ball. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half, and the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think. Trevor, how did you see that half?
Oh, they're dominating the play here, not letting their opponents get any kind of advantage over them.
A single goal divides the two teams at the moment then. As we eagerly await the second half, it's 1-0. We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here? Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. Wonderful defending there. And Pirlo. All given away. Had the ball now. Here's Gattuso. And Kaká. To the man in space. Can he get a shot away? Oh, that must have shaved the top of the bar.
I think if you go it alone like that, you have to finish it off properly. And that's not what's happened.
Adani. Folio. Fini. 15 minutes into the second half. Cleared away. Della Morte. Caught him late. Conceded a free kick in a dangerous position. Can he get a decent cross in?
Well, the keeper there deciding the best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
They'll battle for this in the middle. All one here. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Gilardino. A good cross might give us another goal here. Gets it. Vital interception in his own box.
This has potential. Another opportunity for a cross.
Here's another cross. To the man in space. The keeper's got it. Controls it well. Della Morte. Gattuso. The through ball sets up the attack. Kaká. Yes, it's in, number 2. They are in total control. In injury time. He was on hand for the rebound. You could just sense the relief from the attacker and his teammates when that went into 2. They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Well, you're right, Peter. They've got to go for broke now.
Possession gained there. There's the final whistle. A well-deserved win for them today as they went out fully focused and put everything into this game, and they came away with the win they wanted. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Thanks, Peter. What a game it was.
And it's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you soon. As we get underway, a full-throated roar from the fans to urge their respective teams on. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Win possession here. And Kaladze. Gets it. It's clear. Serginho. Here's Pirlo. Gattuso. Here's Kaká. Arrives in the box.
Well, the keeper there deciding best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
Looks to catch them off guard. Serginho finds a teammate. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too. They could open the score with a good cross here. Cross went in, but nobody on the end of it. Clear. Here's Kaladze. And Pirlo. Gattuso. Here's Kaká. Wasted opportunity, not on target there.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
"15 minutes left of the first half. Serginho. Here's Pirlo. Portanova. Negro. Over to the other side. They're just not clicking with each other. Great work to win the ball. Get the ball back. Stopped him illegally, free kick. The danger is snuffed out. Looking for support now. Needs a sight of goal. Who's the target? They're defending well, very well indeed. Don't give it away there.
He cut that one out very well.
There's the whistle for the end of the first half, and both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. Trevor, what do you make of the game so far?
Well, neither side's really settled into much of a rhythm. Hopefully that will change in the second half.
Neither side conceding a goal then, it's 0-0. Everyone is back in their seats, including the managers, and the second half is underway. They've switched sides for the second half. Daversa now have possession here. Get the ball back. The ball still with them here. The keeper comes and takes the ball. Ball given away there. Well worked to win possession. Would an attack down the left side be worth it? They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Off target, he's sent it wide of the left post.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's better the striker stays focused in those situations.
And Cafu. Seedorf. Filippo Inzaghi. Here's real danger. The keeper's looking nervous. He has his defence to thank for saving him there. Daversa. Molinaro. Chiesa. They're still on the attack here. Brings it under control. Directs his header on goal. But he's got his shot in, but no real threat.
He did everything right with a good ball in, and I think the striker made the right decision to go for the header. It's just a shame it wasn't quite on target.
And Kaladze. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Turns defence into attack there. Gattuso. Into the penalty area. Fisted away.
Well, he's gone out of play with a punch from the keeper there. In fact, a corner.
Goes for the short one. Here's Seedorf. Will he find the target now? Solid defence in the box. Gattuso. Could be a chance here. Hung on to the ball in a good position. They're under real pressure now. Goes short, catches him off guard. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Ball given away there. Bertotto. Daversa. No, it doesn't pick out his man. The referee ends the game here. It ends in a draw here, and other than the lack of a winner, the match itself was a terrific one for the neutrals, with plenty of passion and excitement. Well, that for me has to be among the best games I've seen this season.
Oh, it was a fascinating game, and the 90 minutes whizzed by.
And that's the end of tonight's broadcast, with me, Peter Brackley, and my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
You're welcome, Peter.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you at the next game.
Thank you.
As we get underway, a full-throated roar from the fans to urge their respective teams on. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. Here's Gattuso. Gets it. Needs to find the target here.
Well, the keeper there deciding best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
Lays it short to a teammate. Brought an end to the attack. Possession lost there. Jorgensen. Bursts through. Liverani. Calder. Over the line for a throw-in. Sends it back to him.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
They're defending well, very well indeed. Here's Gattuso. Can they keep defending like that? Jorgensen. Bursts forward. Dealt with that threat well.
They're really turning defence into attack.
Good pass. Wonderful defending there. Gattuso. They win possession. Don't give it away there. Down the middle. Might work the keeper here. He took it so well. They broke up the deadlock. Off the left post and in. Well, that goal has disappointed a very large number of fans here today.
There was nothing the keeper could do with that.
Will we see a more attacking approach now? They need to stay in this game. Here's Ufalusi. Ufalusi. Jorgensen. We have 5 minutes to go in this half and just the one goal between the two sides. Can he hit the target? And the defence cuts out that through ball. Who's going to get on the end of that? There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. So, Trevor, what did you think of the first half?
Well, I'd say it's been a terrific game so far. Very exciting. Enjoyable stuff.
So, as the managers talk to their players in the break, the score stands at 1-0. We kick off. Let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried on into the second. No substitutions yet as we go into the second half. Here's Seedorf. Gattuso. Can he put it away? And the shot comes in.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. And Seedorf. Kaka. Opportunity here.
Great save. He did well there.
His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Liverani. Potenza. Down the right flank. Blasi. Di Loreto. Mutu. Went in and won the ball too. And Kaká. Can he put it away? Vital interception in his own box. Pirlo. Serginho. Here's Gilardino. He centres it with his head.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the line.
So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely, pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Straight through the defence. Will he find space for a shot? Seedorf. Here's Mutu. Blasi. Here's Ufalusi. Blatant foul there. Now the defender read it well. The tension here is pretty unbearable. Only one goal separating them and only 5 minutes left. Blasi. Potenza. Liverani. All one, good defending there.
The defenders are constantly on the back foot.
Seedorf. Goal! They're back on level terms. In injury time. Struck it with his right foot. Behind for some time, but back level now. What a turnaround, Trevor. We're in for a hectic finish to the game now.
Peter, this really opens the game up with not much time left to settle it.
They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. Here's Mutu. Liverani. Up goes the roar and the match is over. Nothing could separate these sides in the end, but the manager won't be too concerned. They have gained a lot from the game itself. And that's the end of tonight's broadcast, with me, Peter Brackley, and my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
I've enjoyed every minute of it, Peter.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you at the next game. A really lively atmosphere as we get underway. You can just feel the tension mounting. It will be interesting to see how they start the match.
That was all set up by the through ball.
Gattuso!
And that shot comes off the keeper's gloves and out of play. It's a corner.
Matthias Kevin baru saja memberikan 5.000. Semangat.
Short catches him off guard. Gilardino. It's a throw-in. The interception stopping the danger though. A good ball in, might give us the opening goal. Terrific goal! They've opened the scoring. It's a tremendous header. The fans are really getting into it, even though there's been a low turnout. They scored at such an early stage of the game, Trevor.
Yes, they look confident today, but just sitting back is not their nature.
They're ahead by 1-0. Ball one here. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Turns defence into attack there. Nesta. Tissone. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Might work the keeper here. It's clear. Bad tackle there. Giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. He lifts it into the box. Don't give it away there. He's looking for support. Could this be a chance? Gilardino. Hold on to possession here. Gilardino. Can he shoot? Finds his man. It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. Goes for the short one. Traps the ball neatly. Firm header on goal! Over. Needs to be more accurate than that. And Vieri. Filippo Inzaghi. Great opportunity there. They're under real pressure now. Touches it short to a teammate. Chance in the box. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half, and the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think. So, Trevor, what's your take on the game so far?
The better team is winning for sure. They are more positive and are controlling the game all over.
So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the teams prepare for the next 45 minutes. The second half then gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of entertaining football here. Made no attempt to play the ball. They've switched sides for the second half. Stopped the attack well. Play pushes forward then. Kaka. It's been deflected out of play. To the target in the middle. Finds him well. Brings it under control. Here's Vieri. Oh, great defending there. Seedorf. 15 minutes into the second half. And Vieri. What an opportunity to pull even. A decent ball in. It's sailing across the face of goal. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. A solid clearance snuffs out the danger. Good running on the ball. Chance here. They're moving well down the left-hand side. It went over the line for a goal kick. And that's closer to the left corner flag.
Well, I think the build-up was better than the finish.
And Cafu. Here's Seedorf. Well worked to win possession. Conte. One goal is all there is in it between these two sides, and the clock shows 5 minutes to go in the match.
They're really turning defence into attack.
Held on to the ball there. Here's Gilardino. The whistle has gone and the match is over. An impressive win here after a magnificent performance by all the players involved. Everything went right for them and they were able to get the result that they wanted. They've managed to hang on to that one-goal lead since the first half, Trevor.
Yes, they had to hold off quite a spirited fight back, but in the end, their defence did a superb job.
And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Thank you, Peter. It was a great game of football.
And we look forward to seeing you at the next game. Good night. Hold on to your seats. This could be one heck of a ride. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. Oh, there's a late challenge. On the attack here. Cleared away. Filippo Inzaghi. Kaká. Looking around for support. He centres it. A chance. Really poor defending. Seedorf. Quick reaction from the keeper there to pass it out. Corner. Goes short, catches him off guard. And Gattuso. Seedorf. And the keeper has it. Bellini. Berami. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. A good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. Filippo Inzaghi. The keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his. Great control. Went in and won the ball too. And Gilardino. Here's a chance. He controlled the shot well, but it was straightforward for the keeper, really.
It wasn't an easy shot to handle, but the keeper did a fantastic job.
Pandev. Simone Inzaghi. He could swing it in here. He volleys it. Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right post.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
Here's Cafu. He goes on himself. Gilardino. The defender was quick to see this one. They're defending well, very well indeed. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way, hopefully in the right way. Well, what do you think, Trevor? A good game so far, but no goals.
Yeah, it's a shame, really, because both teams are more than capable of getting them. In fact, though, it might just have to be a defensive error that gives us the break.
So neither team making the break, it's 0-0. We begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their manager's half-time team talks? They've switched sides for the second half. Now here's a chance. Taps it neatly. With his head. Here's Gilardino. Here's Kaká. Filippo Inzaghi. Could get a shot away. Couldn't put it away there, but not a bad effort.
Peter, the goalkeeper, did everything right there, but he'll be having words with his defence, that's for sure.
Pandev.
That was a poor pass.
We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. He's brought down, but play continues. Mudingai. He's still on the run. Sevilla. Mudingai. There's no stopping him. Receives the pass. He uses his head. And the header, it's in! They've conceded a goal at a crucial time in the game. 17 minutes of the game played. That has been coming for a long while now. For so long the game had 0-0 written all over it. But that goal has brought it to life, and not a moment too soon. They haven't looked in much trouble, have they really, Trevor? But now they've gone behind, they'll be so disappointed with the goal, won't they?
Yes, they will. So now they need to focus all their energy on grabbing the equaliser.
Berami. Down the line. A good cross might give us another goal here. Excellent defending there. And Gilardino. He's carried the ball forward. What an opportunity to pull even. Decent cross there. Pirlo. Nicely found. They're in a good position down the right. He goes for the equaliser. Manfredini. 1 minute is being shown on the board. The break is on. Well done there. The referee's whistle goes and that's it. It ends in defeat, and the players will, of course, be so disappointed. They had their chances to put this game away. The luck may have deserted them at a couple of crucial moments in the match. Well, that, for me, has to be among the best games I've seen this season.
Oh, it was a fascinating game. And the 90 minutes whizzed by.
So as the fans make their way home, my thanks go to Trevor beside me.
I've enjoyed every minute of it, Peter.
And there's just time for me to stop. No love lost between these two sides. It should be a cracking contest. Can they pull off a great escape? Gattuso. And Seedorf. Attack came to nothing. Stay on the ball there. The defence has done well so far. Does well to maintain possession. Here's Gilardino. What will he do now? Gilardino! A poor attempt at a pass. Alvarez. Di Napoli. Careless pass picked off. And Gilardino. A good ball in, might give us the opening goal. It was a tricky shot, but the keeper handled it well.
The height was right, but there was not enough power in the shot.
Yep, he was offside there, to the massive relief of the opposition defenders. Wonderfully won there. Not a good challenge at all. Free kick call. That was an obvious foul. And Gattuso. Just straight offside then. Free kick given to the opposition. That is sloppy play. The assistant referee had his flag up, not too happy there about the decision, but it is a free kick. They intercept the pass. Get the ball back. Kaká. Good running on the ball. A terrific goal. That's their first of the match. Fabulous strike down the middle. I think many of this club's followers will be sorry they didn't turn up for this one.
A great effort. Took a lot of nerve to have a go from there.
They've scored the first goal of the game. How do you think that will affect their approach now, Trevor?
Well, if anything, it might settle them down. I wouldn't be surprised to see a bit more patience in their build-up play.
There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. Conceding a goal that close to half-time is always a blow to a team. Second half underway, but will it be better than the first? Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. Showed his defensive quality there. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too.
It's not a bad looking ball. That's picked up by the keeper.
In trouble here, ball stolen and a real chance. Gilardino! It's in! Goal! They're now 2 goals up. 10 minutes played in the second half. A beautiful right foot finish. You could just sense the relief from the attacker and his teammates. They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, have they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
Win the ball back. Floccari. Here's Pirlo. 15 minutes of the second half gone. A good ball in could give them another goal here. But it's cleared. Possession gained there. They win possession. Poorly timed challenge. Can they keep defending like that? Zanki. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Kaká. Here's Gilardino. Good clearance. Kaká. Can he find the target? Another shot. Stay on the ball there. We're into the last 5 minutes. Here's Gilardino. No way through. Carmine Coppola. Still in possession here. Sends it back to him. Carmine Coppola. The ref blows his whistle and the match is all over. The result has matched their outstanding performance today. They've won this match in such a convincing manner and the fans will be absolutely delighted with the result. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They have a couple of things to work on, though.
And that's the end of tonight's broadcast. With me, Peter Brackley, and my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
You're welcome, Peter. What an evening of football it's been.
And from both of us and all the team at Konami, it's a very good night to you. The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. Ascoli. Marianini. Maserati. In possession and getting forward here. Well, the through pass came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. Here's Kaká. Bertali. Marianini. Ascoli. Boucher. Ball given away. Gattuso. Intercepted. Lanucci. Ascoli. Still have it and in a good position here. They're defending well, very well indeed. Eder. Could get a shot away.
Snapped up by the keeper.
To the target in the middle. He tries another one. That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort, though.
All the hard work had been done, and all he had to do was finish. That was poor.
Nesta. Here's Pirlo. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Struck it from distance.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Down the middle. We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up. And he crosses! And the keeper has it. It went out of play. Well won there. That pass didn't make it. Gets it. Really stopped in his tracks there. The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks. Trevor, how did you see that half?
Actually, their passing is letting them down a bit. And so on the performance so far, I think they have to be happy with the scoreline.
So neither team making the break, it's 0-0. The second half then gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of entertaining football here. They've switched sides for the second half.
It's a promising ball in.
The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Almiron. Marianini. And Gattuso. Seydorf. And Gattuso. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Clearance gathered. Will he have a go? Can he get the room he needs? Going to throw in a good area. Looking for support now. Traps the ball neatly. Stop the attack well. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Caught in possession. Chance here. Almiron. Carries the ball through the middle. Here's Gilardino. To the man in space. A tight decision there, but I think the right one. The old Rhino got that one absolutely spot on. It's easily picked up. Lanucci. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Nice work to keep possession too. Does well to keep the ball. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. Finds his man. Yep, he was offside there, to the massive relief of the opposition defenders. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. And he's gone for it. Gloriously done. They opened the scoring with a goal late in the game. Off the left post and in. Well, it took a while, but eventually it came. Will we get any more? I hope so. It's taken a long time, but at last they have scored.
And what a time.
They've got in front with not long to go in the game. They must be favourites now, Trevor.
If I was a betting man, I'd expect them to win from here. They just need to keep it tight at the back.
Almiron. Vanucci. Only one goal separating the two teams with just 5 minutes to go on the clock. And the shot comes in. Well, he'll never score with accuracy like that. A goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
And Nesta. Cafu. Maserati. There's the final whistle. The result has matched their outstanding performance today. They've won this match in such a convincing manner, and the fans will be absolutely delighted with the result. The first half was a bit disappointing, but the game did come to life a bit, didn't it, in the second half?
Oh, definitely, Peter. The goal improved the quality of the game, but that first half did drag on a bit, didn't it?
And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Oh, it's been a great night, Peter.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you at the next game. Fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. Well won there. He's looking for support. Kaladze. Serginho. And Gilardino. He cleared. Nesta. Got the all-important touch. Well cut out. Dashes along the left side flank. Wins possession to stop the attack. Went in and won the ball too. Play surges forward. Will he hit the target? Caracciolo. They could open the score with a good cross here. A chance here. What a goal! That puts them in front. Truly world class. That was a beautiful header.
A real beauty with power in it. His perfect balance in the end made it possible.
They're now a goal down. What do you think they can do to pull things around, Trevor?
I think it's important they get back in the game as quickly as possible. I want to think about changing things around a bit though.
Hang on to the ball there. 30 minutes into the first half. Here's Seedorf. Wins the ball, great defending. He's cut the pass out beautifully. Paravicini. Condrea. Gets the ball, slack defending. He took his chances, but that wasn't going in. So an equaliser there would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely, pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Brienza. He intercepts. Hasn't managed to get that one through. Gilardino. Delivery all important here. They're looking for the equaliser. The shot comes in. Put it in! They've claimed an equaliser. In first half injury time. A great effort.
I think the goal there was the best thing we could have hoped for, because both teams were desperate to get the next one. It's been hit.
They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
Yes, but I can't see that being the end of the action. Neither side wants a draw, and I think we'll see them both go all out for the win. The ball has eluded the defence.
That's an angled cross. Here's Gattuso. The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. So they fought back and got the equaliser, Trevor. Do they have it in them, though, to win this one?
You know, it's very close to call, Peter. These teams have obviously studied each other's play, and I think that's showing in the scoreline.
It's one apiece, that's how it stands, setting up an interesting second half, I think. The second 45 minutes of football kicks off. How will this one pan out? Let's see which team can take control in the second half. Won the ball well. Pirlo. Filippo Inzaghi. Tight decision there, but I think the right one. I know, got that one absolutely spot on. Condrea.
Well, this could be interesting.
Really good punch by the keeper.
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
It's into the middle. They could break the deadlock here with a good ball in.
It's a promising ball in.
Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right post.
He did everything right, but a good ball in. And I think the striker made the right decision to go for the header. It's just a shame it wasn't quite on target.
Intercepted. Caracciolo. Hold on to possession here. Great ball through. Corner. Drives it to the middle. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening. And Nesta. Here's Cafu. Here's Kaká. It's being hacked away. Caracciolo. Almost 75 minutes have gone. What will he do from here?
Here's a chance to whip it in.
Hits one. Reasonable effort, but lacked accuracy.
I think if you go it alone like that, you have to finish it off properly. And that's not what's happened.
Here's Nesta. Cafu. And Kaká. Gattuso. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Bovo. Diana. Went in and won the ball too. Brienza. There's no stopping him. From way out. And Gattuso. Fine through ball down the middle.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
The referee brings an end to the game. Nothing could separate these sides. The players put so much effort in, but in the end no one could come up with a winner. So as the fans make their way home, my thanks go to Trevor beside me.
You're welcome, Peter.
And from the both of us, it's goodbye. evening and welcome. I'm Peter Brackley and with me is Trevor Brooking. So the match, Trevor, about to get underway.
Thanks, Peter. Well, the teams are ready, the managers are ready, and the referee is ready. So let's get underway.
This is the day of the derby when what matters most is the pride and the passion of the rival players and supporters. Shape up to be fast and furious. A great one for the neutrals. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. On the ball here, Filippo Inzaghi. Here's Crespo. He's on the rampage. Here's the opportunity for a ball in to open the score. Kaladze. He wants the chance for a good delivery. Maicon. He intercepts.
A great skill.
Kaka.
He maybe didn't connect properly on the shot, but well done for trying.
And Gilardino. Filippo Inzaghi slides a neat ball through. Here's Figo. Reads it well. Tight decision there, but I think the right one. Rhino got that one absolutely spot on. Possession lost there. Crespo. Poor ball picked off. And Kaka. Into the penalty area. And he was there. Here's Recoba. Play pushes forward then. Here's Figo. Cruz. Still stalemate with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. Kaka. Gattuso. Can he get a shot away? Cleared for a throw-in. They're in a good position down the left.
He's gone out of play with a punch from the keeper there. In fact, a corner.
Can they convert this?
A good cross should set something up.
The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. They are managing to contain their opponents so far.
Yes, they've done well. They just need to keep it up for another 45 minutes.
No goals then, it's 0-0 and everything to play for in the second 45 minutes. The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks? They've switched sides for the second half. Here's Recoba. Vieira. Figo. Gets it. They can swing it in from the right wing. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Threads it through the middle. He has to score now. It's in! Goal! They've broken the deadlock. 10 minutes played in the second half. That's his sixth of the competition. The stalemate's over and we have a game on our hands. Okay, it was a bit of a wait, but it was worth it. What did you make of the goal, Trevor?
Full marks for the finish, but for me it was the pass which split the defence and stood out.
They've taken the lead. How do you see the game developing from here on then, Trevor?
Well, from the fans' point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back, content with things as they stand.
Serginho. And Seedorf. Kaká. What will he do now? Perhaps he couldn't control it, but it's wide of the left post.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
And Figo showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Sends it back to him. Recoba dealt with that threat well.
The ball has eluded the defence.
The defence will have to be on its toes with this throw. In comes the cross. And it's out. It came off the defender. Lays it on the ground. In the box. They have another scoring opportunity. It's a corner to the near post. That's a disappointing effort on goal. A chance. Really poor defending. Good pass. Can he get the room he needs? Surely this one. It's gone out, but it came off the defender. It's into the middle. Ball held on to there. Sturdy defence here. One goal is all there is in it between these two sides. And the clock shows 5 minutes to go in the match. In trouble here. Ball stolen and a real chance. And it's given to the keeper. Cesar. Down the left flank. What an opportunity to pull even. It's one. It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. To the target in the middle. This could be their last chance to get one back. Can he create something? Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. referee's whistle ends the game. Really put in the effort today to chalk up the win. Their supporters will be absolutely delighted with the way that they've played too, and of course the result. So as the fans make their way home, my thanks go to Trevor beside me.
No, I've really enjoyed it, Peter. A good evening's football.
And we look forward to seeing you at the next game. Good night. Away we go. Let's hope we're in for a cracker. Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see. Filippo Inzaghi. Referee says that's a fair challenge. Stop the attack dead then. Seedorf. Here's Gilardino. He's off down the left wing. There it is. Cross went in, but nobody on the end of it. To the man in space. Keeper's ball. Ball given away there. He intercepts. Colucci. Reads the pass. Chance here. Colucci. Looking around for support. Gattuso. Filippo Inzaghi. A really important interception there. He's cut the pass out beautifully. 30 minutes into the first half. He continues his run down the left. And he sends it in. Can he pick out a teammate?
Well dealt with by the keeper.
Ball one here. Penalised for that challenge. The ref just wants a word with him by the looks of it. Probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check. And he takes the return. Colucci. Still going. Into the danger area. They're defending well, very well indeed. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. Give us your feelings on that half, Trevor.
They've been a bit disappointed in making space and running off the ball, so I'm surprised that they've managed to keep the game level so far.
Neither side conceding a goal then, it's 0-0. We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here? Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. Colucci. Wins it in a good attacking position here. Tries to slice open the defence. He lifts it into the box. Knocks it through. No way through. And Pirlo. Kaká. The right-hand channel is an option. Seedorf. It's over. Too high.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
Colucci. Now have possession here. Well worked to win the ball. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Possession gained there. Filippo Inzaghi. Here's Gilardino. It's created a counter raid for them. The keeper holds it. And Gilardino. What can he do here? They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Don't give it away there. Could get a shot away. And the defence really dug the keeper out of that one. Throw in. The clock's ticking. A good ball in might win it for them. Good pass. Wonderful defending there. The ref blows his whistle and the match is all over. The game ends in a draw, but the supporters won't be too disappointed. There was plenty of passion, plenty of intensity on display here. We've had a disappointing goalless draw, Trevor.
Well, in truth, both sides' performance was fairly poor. They're both going to have a look at their attacking options for the future.
That's all we have time for this evening, so thanks to Trevor Brooking.
Well, it's been great being here, Peter.
And let's hope it's a cracker of a match. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Cassetti stayed on the ball, promising position here. Now inside the penalty area. Kaká. This could be a chance for an opening goal. Kaká, it's in, goal! That's their first of the match. In the opening minutes of the game. That is top class. Well, the fans will be glad they've turned out in numbers for this one. They got a goal almost straight from the kick-off, Trevor. Can they hang on for the win? Mancini. Had the ball now. Here's David Pizarro. Mexes. 15 minutes into the first half. Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. The defence has done well so far. The opportunity comes to nothing.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They're letting get in the shot unchallenged.
Here's Kaladze. Serginho. And Gilardino. It's through. And sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort though.
Well, I think the ball swerved a bit. Didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Montella. Cut it out nicely. And Seedorf. Serginho. No accuracy with the pass. Fine through ball down the middle. And he's got his shot in, but no real threat.
Well, it exposed a hole in the defence. He'll be sorry he didn't score.
Here's Montella. David Pizarro.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
Filippo Inzaghi. Cassetti. Wonderfully won there. Filippo Inzaghi. Tarnetto. Tade. Aquilani. Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break. Just a one goal divides them. Looking for space down the left-hand side. And David Pizarro. Well found there. Brought an end to the attack. No way through. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. 1-0 going into the break then, Trevor. Will we see more of the same?
Well, I think both managers will have to demand more attacking play in the second half, Peter.
So as the managers talk to their players in the break, the score stands at 1-0. They kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. No substitutions yet as we go into the second half. It's hit the bar. It's been cleared. Great work to win the ball. Ball not given away here. Cassetti. Aquilani. He goes on himself. A good ball in could give them the equaliser. They're still on the attack here.
It's not a bad-looking ball. There's another chance to get the ball in.
Montella.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Tade. Here's David Pizarro. It's a decent ball in. This man's dangerous on the cross. Nope, it's been cut out. Traps the ball neatly. David Pizarro. Keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
And David Pizarro. Seedorf. Aquilani. Well maintained there. Win the ball back. A lovely ball through. And he's having a go. And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick. Goes short, catches him off guard. It's played into the danger zone. Here's Gattuso. Kaká. He scored! It's hard to see them throwing this away injury time. He's done it again. It could be the turning point in this match. They got the goal they wanted and can take the credit for it. They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Yes, that was a deadly blow. They need to score quickly to haul themselves back into it.
The ref blows his whistle and the match is all over. They've added 3 points to their total with this win. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They have a couple of things to work on, though.
So as the fans make their way home, my thanks go to Trevor beside me.
Thank you, Peter. It was a great game of football.
Welcome to this evening's game where there's a big sense of anticipation around the stadium. The crowds... It's the start then of the new campaign, the moment we've been waiting for. I wonder what kind of drama will unfold this season. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Pinsy had the ball now. Ibrahimovic.
The keeper made no mistake there.
Obodo. Possession maintained here. Yaquinta blocked out there, off the defender. into the middle. The defence has done well so far. Ball one, good defending there. 15 minutes gone. Concedes a free kick. Now, can they conjure something up here? Can he get a decent cross in? This could be a chance for an opening goal. It's through. No, it's been snuffed out. And he'll deliver the cross. Di Natale. Bodo. Well worked to win the ball. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Can he keep it going? Natali. Hang on to the ball there. Good footwork creates the counter-attack. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too. Decent cross there. Motta. Di Natale. Win possession here. Wins possession to stop the attack. Moving up the field, stretching the play. Can he find his man? Won a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count? There are 4 men in the wall. Gets his head to it. Great block. And it's there. That's their first of the match. In first half injury time. And he puts it away with his right. Well, that goal has disappointed a very large number of fans here today.
That just...
They really have deserved this, haven't they, Trevor?
Yes, they have. You can see it.
Figo and Ibrahimovic dealt with the threat well. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. And they've scored at almost the perfect time, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. That'll make the half-time drinks taste all the better.
So as the managers talk to their players in the break. That's the second half underway. I wonder how the next 45 minutes will compare to the first. Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. Motta chaps it neatly. Adriano. Good work to keep the ball. Vieira.
That was an awful pass.
And they still have possession here. Pinzi. Natali. Well read. What will he do now? The fans will be disappointed there.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot, though.
"15 minutes of the second half gone. And Ibrahimovic. Natali. Pinzi. Can anyone stop him? Now it's a goal kick. Cordoba. And Cambiasso. Natale. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Win the ball back. The danger is snuffed out. Holds on to the ball. Di Natale. Good interception here. Here's Dejan Stankovic. De Martino. Motta. Pinzi. Snuffed out the danger. Here's Javier Zanetti. And he's off along the left touchline. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders look pretty relieved about that too. De Martino. Natali. Pinzi. Sends it back to him. The referee brings an end to the game. So they've still to get off the mark this season. They never really looked like coming back into it, did they, after they conceded that early goal, Trevor?
No, they didn't, and they'll be disappointed with that. They had plenty of time to make the breakthrough, and they just didn't take advantage of it.
And so we leave tonight's broadcast. Many thanks to Trevor.
You're welcome, Peter.
And from both of us and all the team at Konami, it's a... As we get underway, a full-throated roar from the fans to urge their respective teams on. Can they pull off a great escape? Can he keep it going? Brought an end to the attack. Perini. Held by the keeper. Hang on to the ball there. Stopped him well there. Perini. Brienza. He's off on the long run. Won the ball well. Perini. Finds his teammate. A strike. Ibrahimovic. And Adriano. This could be a chance for an opening goal. What will he do now? Well held by the keeper. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Carini. 15 minutes into the first half. He takes the ball along the left wing. Here's Figo. Javier Zanetti. On the ball here. Well maintained there. Don't give it away there. They're just not clicking with each other. A long-range effort. Carini. Receives it in space. Well read and intercepted. Good individual effort, but he needs to pass it now. Fabio Simplicio. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. They're defending well, very well indeed. Well maintained there. Looking around for support. Trouble for the defence from the left. Needs to find the target here. He pounces on the rebound. Picks up the clearance, might have a shot here. He cleared. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. And Adriano. Too obvious. There's the whistle, and the flag is up. He was just called offside there. Javier Zanetti. Read that well. Is there space for a shot? He scored! They're in front. What a strike. Absolutely fantastic. So the goal has pleased a huge number of fans in the stadium. Just listen to them.
It's been caught perfectly and gave the keeper no chance.
They've taken the lead.
Well, the game is opening up from here. Let's see how the opposition fight back.
He's carried the ball forward. Timely interception.
Well, this could be interesting.
Played into the danger zone. It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely. Pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
All free kick awarded in a very promising position here.
It looks like a good ball in.
Not even close. Perhaps a loss of concentration there. Ronaldo. Bovo. Still on the ball here. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. The first 45 minutes is over. And the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. They've conceded a goal then right near the end of the first half. What do you make of that, Trevor?
Well, they'll be disappointed, of course, but they're still in the game.
A single goal divides the two teams at the moment then. As we eagerly await the second half, it's 1-0. Will the manager's half-time talks have the desired effect? No sign of any substitutions yet. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face.
Chance for a good cross here.
It's clear. Brienza. Ronaldo. Looking around for support. Here's Ibrahimovic. Carini. Godeas. Brienza.
They work so well in tandem.
Still have the ball. Stop the attack dead then. Got caught on the ball there.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
Bovo. Bresciano. Brienza. Well worked to win possession. Win possession here. Down the left channel. And Ibrahimovic. Godeas. Hang on to the ball there. Bresciano. Went in and won the ball too. And Figo. Well cut out. Brienza. Godeas. Ball given away. Carini. Caraccioli. Chance for an equaliser if he can cross it in well. Into the penalty area. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. And he takes the return. He heads it. Can they keep defending like that? Almost 75 minutes have gone. Chaps it neatly. Bovo. Down the right. He wants a chance for a good delivery. Finds him well. Tremendous through ball. In the box. Astonishing goal. And that gave them a comfortable lead. A beautiful right foot finish. Their lead looking more comfortable now. Will we see a switch to defensive tactics, I wonder? They've opened up a 2-goal lead and it's thoroughly deserved. Can they take it easy from here on, Trevor?
Well, they don't want to take unnecessary risks. I mean, the game's not over yet.
Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. Cross went in, but nobody on the end of it. What will he do from here?
Again, a possible cross here.
Here comes the shot. Well, it came off the defender there. Who's waiting in the middle? And he shoots! Can he test the keeper? Just dived in there. Free kick given. Yellow card. Well, I must say that does seem a little harsh. But he was nowhere near the ball, so maybe the right decision really by the referee. And he sends it in.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar.
Here's Cordoba.
Great cross.
Still on the ball here. He's looking for support. Still going. Fabio Simplicio. There's the final whistle. They've managed a victory here after having played out of their skins today. An absolutely fantastic performance, which will have done their manager proud and thrilled their supporters. And that's the end of tonight's broadcast. With me, Peter Brackley, and my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Well, it's been great being here, Peter.
And we'll see you at the next match. Goodbye. hold on to your seats. This should be one heck of a match. They'll be looking to finish the job. A good ball in might give us the opening goal. They can swing it in from the right wing. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Put it in! They've opened the scoring. It's still early in the game. And he puts it away with his right. They scored at such an early stage of the game, Trevor.
Yes, they look confident today. It's too early to decide the game, and there's plenty.
They're ahead by 1-0. Vieira. And Grosso. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Ibrahimovic. Terrific goal. They've claimed an equaliser. Inside the first few minutes of the first half. Off the left post and in.
So it'll be interesting to see if they can build on the momentum from that and get another. There was nothing the keeper could do with that.
They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
Yes, but I can't see that being the end of the action. Neither side wants a draw, and I think we'll see them both go all out for the win.
Too obvious. No way through. Here's Adriano. Is there space for a shot? Figo! A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. Goes short, catches him off guard. Adriano! But he's got his shot in, but no real threat.
He maybe didn't connect properly on the shot, but well done for trying.
Win possession here. Receives it in space. Whistle goes, and the assistant referee has his flag up. Timed his run just a little too early then. Here's Adriano. What will he do from here?
He's set up nicely for the cross here. That's a well-timed clearance.
Looking for support now. Does well to maintain possession. Colucci. Knocks it through to the front line. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. There's the shot. The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
The defence let him get the shot in. They have to be more alert.
Samuel.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
Stops it nicely. Into the arms of the keeper. No way through. Ball not given away here. It's cleared. Figo. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Almost 30 minutes gone. An opportunity to take the lead again. He's hit the ball in. And he's having a dig. That was closer to the corner flag.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
Grosso. Javier Zanetti. And Adriano. Crossing opportunity. Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too. They're in possession down the left wing. He took his chances, but that wasn't going in.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
Here's Javier Zanetti. Finds him well. Dejan Stankovic. He took it so well. They turned it around, and now they have the momentum. Struck it with his right foot. The fans are really getting into it, even though there's been a low turnout. Great goal there, Trevor. A superb run and finish.
He's easily beaten a couple of defenders and picked his spot to finish well. Excellent.
They put themselves in front, Trevor. Can they hold on now for the win?
Well, as long as they keep their concentration, I don't see why not.
Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Extremely important interception there. Ibrahimovic. Play pushes forward then. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Ball one here. Breaking through. Now have possession here. Ibrahimovic. And Dejan Stankovic. Can he put it away? Adriano. Possession gained there.
Remarkable run.
He's carried the ball forward. Ibrahimovic. They've been given a corner. Plays it on the ground. Dejan Stankovic. A terrific goal. They stretch their lead to 2 goals. In first half injury time. He's done it again.
It's been caught perfectly and gave the keeper no chance.
Two goals up, 3-1 now. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. Trevor, how did you see that half?
Well, for me, Peter, they really need to mix it up a bit. OK, they have the lead, but their attacking play has been pretty predictable.
3-1 the score, and let's hope for another 4 goals in the second half. Kick-off, and let's hope the second half can produce an exciting half of football. They've switched sides for the second half. Here's Figo. Gets it in space. Really good punch by the keeper.
He cut that one out very well.
A lovely ball through. Tries one.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Possession lost there. Ball held on to there. Colucci bursts forward. Went in and won the ball too. Moving up the field, stretching the play. Surely he can't miss. Oh, what a goal! They just can't stop scoring. 10 minutes played in the second half. Off the right post and in.
The shot took a wicked deflection.
4-1 can seem a safe lead, but no room for complacency yet. Still their ball, good attacking position too. Careless pass there. Knocks it past the defence. Wonderfully won there. Colucci. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Won the ball well.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
Figo. No, it's been snuffed out. Hang on to the ball there. They win possession. Read that well. Colucci. Get the ball back. Adriano. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. And Adriano. Colucci looking around for support. Picked off here, real chance. Dejan Stankovic.
Well, he didn't catch it, but he did make it safe by punching it out of play.
To catch them off guard. Dejan Stankovic. Unbelievable, that's 5. They might just run away with this. That's his third.
He's going to remember today for a long, long time. He's been head and shoulders above anyone else on the pitch.
It's becoming a one-way contest, Trevor.
Right, they've looked outstanding today in just about every department. Unstoppable, really.
We've reached the last 15 minutes. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Adriano. A chance to counter-attack here. Figo! Just over the mark.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
Vieira now had possession here. Wonderfully won there. Wins the ball, great defending. And now the counter-attack. Brought an end to the attack. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Great chance for the counter. Dejan Stankovic. Maybe a miss hit. It was off target though.
Oh, there's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry though, they just missed the goal.
Won the ball well. Had the ball now. Too obvious. Hung on to the ball in a good position. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. Now inside the penalty area. It's the last chance to get one back here with a good cross. Real chance here. And he hits it. Finds his man.
This has potential.
There's the final whistle. They steamrolled their opponents and won the game. They have done very well to come from being a goal down to win the match.
Oh, exactly, Peter. They've worked hard. Never gave up, and as a result, they've got their reward. A very fine display.
And they certainly earned that win. And that's the end of tonight's broadcast. With me, Peter Brackley, and my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Well, it's been great being here, Peter.
And from the both of us, it's goodbye. We're off, and this is a contest sure to please football fans worldwide. Who has the most desire to win this one, we shall see. Tarnetto. Here's Totti. And Kivu. Cassetti. Here's Totti. Tarnetto. A good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. Trouble for the defence from the left. Here's Javier Zanetti. Pushing further forward. Cassetti. Hold on to possession here. They give away possession. Is there room for a shot?
I think that was a wise decision by the defender. He was quick on his feet there to clear it for a corner.
They've played it short. Adriano! A terrific goal! They lead the game by one. His sharp instincts paid off for that goal. The stadium has erupted. Such a following this team has here today. Not the prettiest goal you'll see, but they all count, Trevor.
Oh yes, they had a lucky break there, but they won't be complaining.
They've taken the lead.
Well, the game is opening up from here. Let's see how the opposition fight back.
Panucci. Ball held on to there. And De Rossi. Totti. They need to equalise, and good service here might set it up. He knocks it in. "15 minutes gone in the first half. And Adriano. It's out of play, and it's a goal kick. Here's Kivu. Here's Mexes. Panucci. And De Rossi. Attack came to nothing. Tade. Here's De Rossi. De Rossi. Possession lost there. Panucci. Cassetti. They win possession. Cassetti. The ball still with them here. Panucci. And De Rossi. Tade. Mancini. Neatly threaded ball. Foot flag was up. Just offside then, he'd straight off the last man. And the referee's assistant was pretty alert then. Dashes along the left side flank. It's been hacked away. He's looking for support. Ball held on to there. They can swing it in from the left wing. Can they keep defending like that? And Totti. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Ball given away. Careless pass there. Tade. We have 5 minutes to go in this half and just the one goal between the two sides. decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. Tarnetto. Two more minutes is being shown on the ball. Gets it. The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position. Four players to choose from. No way through this time. To the man in space. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. Brings it under control. Here's the cross. Now what can he do? The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. Trevor, what do you make of the game so far?
Well, neither side's really settled into much of a rhythm. Hopefully that will change in the second half.
1-0 the scoreline then. How long will it stay like that in the second half, I wonder? They start the second half. Will the manager's half-time talk have the desired effect? They've switched sides for the second half. Tade. Good pass. Brought an end to the attack. Tade. Here's Maxes. Tarnetto. And Kivu. Mancini. Tade. Possession lost there. Brings it down the middle. Had the ball now. Totti. Now had possession here. Down the left. Stop the attack well. Here's De Rossi. Tade. Tarnetto. Mancini. He takes the ball along the left wing. Can he get a decent cross in? And Adriano. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Here's Totti. Mancini. Here's Totti. Bad tackle there. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It won't be easy from here. Well, he went for the shot, but it just wasn't good enough. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely. Pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Samuel. Here's Grosso. Poor ball intercepted. Adriano. What will he do here? He scored! They stretch their lead to 2 goals. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. Their lead looking more comfortable now. Will we see a switch to defensive tactics, I wonder? Great goal there, Trevor. A superb run and finish.
It's a wonderful piece of skill with great finish.
Enjoying the game so far, Trevor?
You bet. This team is showing more and more confidence.
Tarnetto. Mancini. Tarnetto. Nice work to keep possession too. He may whip the cross in. Montella! He's got it! Now they're just one down. The game is beginning to open up again. They have the momentum now. Decent cross for the goal, Trevor.
Yes, but I think you've got to look at the marking, Peter. It was absolutely diabolical.
The slenderest of leads at 2-1 here. Nicely set up by the through pass there. Ibrahimovic gets the ball, slap defending. Gets it. Tade and De Rossi. Fair challenge there, free kick given. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Well worked to win the ball. And he lays it back. Vieira. Can he find the space? Adriano. A magnificent goal. But now 2 goals up. 30 minutes played in the second half. That was his second goal of the game.
He's on fire today.
Two goals up, 3-1 now. Well won there. Adriano. That's a great goal. There's another. He completes his hat-trick.
He's going to remember today for a long, long time. He's been head and shoulders.
4-1 can seem a safe lead, but no room for complacency yet. Here's Vieira and Samuel. Adriano. Javier Zanetti. Wins the ball, great defending. What will he do now? Ibrahimovic! Cut out by the defender. What will he conjure up now? Oh, he's been tripped! A penalty kick. The referee has pointed to the spot. And further punishment too. It's a yellow card for the offender. But in truth, it could easily have been a red. They have a wonderful opportunity with this penalty.
Yes, this is vital because
He scored his 4th goal today.
this has got to be some kind of record. It's fantastic finishing. Great penalty. Textbook stuff.
It's been all one-way traffic. Late challenge. It's been hacked away. Intercepted well. Panucci. We're into the last 5 minutes. Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Mancini. Needs to find the target here. Narrowly wide and into the side netting.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
Here's Cordoba. Vieira. That is a loose pass. Sends it back to him. Kivu. Caught in possession, chance here. No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
I think if you go it alone like that, you have to finish it off properly. And that's not what's happening.
A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. They won this very one-sided game comfortably. What for you was the decisive factor, Trevor?
Well, I think their determination gave them what they wanted.
That's all we have time for this evening. So thanks to Trevor Brooking.
Oh, it's been a good evening's football.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you at the next game.